Hey everybody, guess what? We're back. This is African Frame Podcast. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our other videos that we've done in the past. I mean, Rob and I have been doing quite a number of videos over the year. We've started with Batman Begins. We've done quite a number of Christopher Nolan films. We've done a number of Quentin Tarantino films. We've done animated films. Now we're doing Chinese films, or rather Asian films. So if you're new, welcome. Um, don't forget to click the notification bell icon so that you can get notified of any other videos that Rob and I might be releasing in the near future. And as I said before, this is African Frame Podcast. I'm not alone. I'm with a director, a writer, um, a film genius, a cinephile, Rob Sibeko. Do you want to say hi to the guys, man? I know you hardly do this, so
What's up, guys? Same old me. No genius here.
it's the geniuses that don't want to admit that they are geniuses. But yeah, thanks again for everybody who's been checking out the channel. We truly appreciate everything, all the love. Don't forget to comment though. That really helps with the algorithm. But yeah, as I've said before, we're gonna be doing a martial arts Asian film, and this is one of Jackie Chan's best films, according to a lot of people. The film is called Police Story. Police Story was released in 1985, I believe. The first one, right? I mean, obviously spawned a few sequels. I believe there's Police Story 2 and Police Story 3. I think Police Story 3 was released in 2013.
Yes.
So yeah, it was released in 1985, made 18.7 million at the box office. That's in dollars, by the way, converted to dollars, obviously. As I've mentioned, it stars Jackie Chan. It stars Bridget Lin as Salina Fong. It stars Maggie Chung as Jackie Chan's girlfriend. It
Nay.
starts, it starts, yes, May, and then it starts Cho Yun as Chun Tao. Chu Tao, a crime lord.
True town.
Yes, crime lord, aka Tom Koo. And just something that I think people might want to know about Cho Yun is that he's a director, screenwriter, and actor, and is credited with over 120 films as director and has over 70 films as a writer and over 40 films as an actor. Also, I just want to mention that Bridget Lin is regarded as an icon of Chinese language cinema for her extensive and varied roles in both Taiwanese and Hong Kong films. So these are not small people that are in this movie. You know what I mean? I think also Maggie Chung. Um, she was second in 1983's Miss Hong Kong pageant, and she had achieved critical success in the late 1980s to early 2000s before taking a break from acting. So like I said, these people are, yeah, they're quite, I guess you could say, famous people in a film. I really like Bridget Lin. I think we'll get to it though, but I really liked her character in this role. All this information is from Wiki. If you don't believe in everything that Wiki says, you can do your own research from your end. But I don't think they would lie about things like that. Anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Rob, is there anything that you want to say before we
Um, just, this wasn't his breakout film, but it was a genre-defining film that definitely put Jackie Chan on a lot of maps, and I feel like it made an impact on Hong Kong filmmaking because Jackie Chan. People forget that old school Hong Kong filmmaking wasn't as funny. It wasn't as comedy kung fu. It was Once Upon a Time in China.
Right.
It was what can you even say? It was
I mean,
even
it's like period pieces, period films about
yeah,
ancient Asia.
yep. With
Right.
their version of like Abraham Lincoln mixed with like Shaka mixed with like
Right.
Julius Caesar named Wong Fei Hong. You know that guy
Yeah.
from the Once Upon a Time in China. Basically, in the same way that like Bruce Lee, like everyone had like fake Bruce Lee names after Bruce Lee died.
Right.
Basically, that was like the iconic character. And Jackie Chan actually played one of those characters in a
Actually,
movie called the cheetah of something, the hyena of something.
Sorry, please continue. I'll
Yeah.
stop after.
And that movie was a complete disaster. And then I believe the story is Jackie Chan was like, look, just give me a chance, and I'll show you something unique. And that's when the whole comedy kung fu thing kind of started. And then I think it was Snake in the Eagle's Shadow that really blew him up. And then and at this point he already had his own team in Hong Kong, and they were already taking things on, and this is what really blew him up. Yeah.
You mean his stunt team?
Well, not officially his stunt team, but his own like people that were working with him. I think by the time like Brooklyn and obviously Who Am I, the team was already set up.
Yeah.
But this was all before then, I believe. This is all predates Who Am I.
That sort of sounds like Adam Sandler with his is it Happy Productions? You know, it's his own team.
Happy Madison, I believe, yes.
Happy Madison, yes. I just wanted to say two things. One is, I mean, I'm not sure if it was Snake in the Eagle Shadow. Was it not Drunken Master that really got?
It might have been. I have to check which one comes first, but definitely Drunken Master was iconic.
Right.
So I thought, and you'll have to admit, the two movies, Drunken Master and Snake in the Eagle Shadow, are very similar. I have to see which one came first.
I think it's even the same cast.
Yeah, it's almost entirely the same cast. Yeah,
same villain from Drunken
same
Master.
beats. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But then I think the one that really was, I think the most popular one is the final one that he did, Legend of the Drunken Master. I think that's what it's called. With the one where they basically make drinking a superpower. Like it becomes his spinach in that one.
Is it the one where he gets adopted by a certain family and he gets disowned?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And like the mother is like basically looks his age, but is like kicks ass as well.
Yes.
And the kicking guy is the final boss. And I swear that kicking thing is something I want to do in my own movies, dog. It's just whoosh.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
The other thing that I wanted to say was, you're right. Jackie did this whole Bruce Lee thing, and then he realized it's not working. And then he said, look, instead of like fighting 5 guys and beating them all up, I'm going to do comedic elements, but I'm also going to show you that I'm also going to get beaten up. I'm not going to be beating like 5 guys at the same time. Yeah. That doesn't make sense. I'm probably going to run away. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I'm fighting 1 guy, yeah, that's fine. If I'm fighting 5 guys, I'm probably going to run away. You know, so he gave a realistic take to the whole thing. And I think, which is something that people I think some people underestimate Jackie's fighting prowess because of that, not understanding that it was deliberate. I mean, he's done so many films, and you can tell that this guy actually knows martial arts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, some people can say he doesn't really do. It's not really a great martial artist or whatever, but I mean, this guy has been training since he was a kid with Sammo Hung and UNBO, all those guys. So I don't.
Yeah, those. Yeah. I think they're called opera schools or something like that. There was something like that. I think that's what they called them, opera schools.
Something like that.
And yeah, so you basically got taught to be like a gymnast, something like that. And yeah.
I know it's not just the 3 of them. I think there were like 5 in total. The something kids. I forgot what they were called.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess that's the trivia, all the trivia that we can. Oh, but I think he was also a co-director in this film.
Yes, it's the writer-director.
Right.
And I'll probably get into that more later on, but yes, this man was basically given a budget and they basically said, go for it, buddy. Yeah. We'll get more on. Yeah.
I'm glad they gave him a chance because he proved himself. I mean, when you look at, when I was doing some research, it said that in his book, I think his autobiography, he said that he considered this film to be his best film because of the stunts and the fight choreography and all of that. And I guess you could say that when you look at the film, you realize the risks that he took in this film. There's a lot of risks that he took in this film, and
definitely,
it shows.
It's funny that he cracked his skull in Armor of God, and I believe he destroyed his shoulder in the 3rd one, Police Story 3, when he got hit with